the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys. So we got Chicago, now we got DC. We got folks got dang on turning up in DC, boy. These folks is not having it. They say go inside, these people is outside. DC is turned up. Salute KB in the chat, but yeah, these civilians using and acting like gangsters because they want to look cool. If you're not a street person, don't act like it. You will be an open target in real life, though. Respect to you, KB. Salute, bro. I don't think nobody should act like a street cat. We got technology. We evolved past that. People can make money off the internet. I don't think the street inward route should be over with. There's too much time. People done gave to the penitentiary. There's too many trades they trying to teach you in jail and not on the streets. It's time to think past this street nigga. It's too limited. You ain't gonna do nothing but go to jail. And once you get in the system, you're gonna spend so much of your family money trying to keep you out of jail that it's a waste of time. You paying all this money to this white system. It ain't that many black lawyers, so you paying it to you know who. So this whole culture of being street only affect the J people because you usually hiring these lawyers. And these lawyers are getting you off these cases that are costing millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars. So this cycle of thinking that this is benefiting you is only for somebody to tag your name on the wall and say, this used to be a real one. It don't make sense to me. All your money, all your assets, all your everything is going to the people who you claim don't like you. It just don't make sense.
He put this. If they don't back up, they go to jail.
All right, y'all. They gonna close the avenue. Everybody to the park. Everybody to the park.
Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere.
So as y'all can see, these police are kicking everybody's behind. They don't care if you black, white. If they come up to you and approach you, and you got any aggression, any loudness, it seems like you being detained, you being arrested. So the best thing you can do is stay out the way. You know how they coming. Excuse me. I've been up since 4:30, but the best thing you can do is stay out the way. If you're not a part of no crimes, why would you go down there at this particular time? I think some people just might want to be, I don't know, they want to be victimized so they can have a storyline. Because when I used to be in the hood, when we grew up in the hood, and my brothers was out there in the streets, they knew when to go away. They'd be like, nigga, we got to make it to Christmas, November or Christmas. They'll hide you for Thanksgiving, they'll hide you for Christmas. So it was a certain amount of time they went inside. They didn't want to get caught up in the sting or the sweep to take everybody off the streets for the holidays. Because normally there's times, if you've been out in the streets, there's times, and that's usually around the holidays or before the holidays, they do these stings and they get everybody hoping that you tails because somebody want to go home for Christmas. You know what I mean? You catch a dude that say he a street dude right when he just had a baby and tell him he gonna do 15, 20 years. And boy, it seems like every street code they learn, they just forget it. They go to thinking about that girl they just had and she was feeling so good and soft. And they know by the time 15 years roll around, she gonna be so hard and stank. And so they like, dang, I'm finna miss out on this girl, this kid, and they go to singing like a mockingbird. So yeah, man, you gotta get out the way. I don't know why these people won't just get out the way. This ain't the time for you to be outside. In DC right now, they having crackdowns. They trying to kick draws and you know what. So right now, if you ain't doing nothing, try to limit your time outside till they figure out who's who and what's what.
It's my birthday and all that. Call your chief.
Good evening. Not just DC Police, we also have Border Patrol, U.S. Customs.
Now ain't the time to be riding around with guns and drinking and smoking weed.
Don't be smoking outside. Don't be drinking outside. Because Donald Trump's.
Facts. You heard what OG said. Now ain't the time. You know what I mean? Wait till they gone. Now ain't the time to be riding around smoking and chilling. You gotta wait. The block is hot.
Tired of it.
You're trying to arrest innocent people. What's your purpose? What's your goal?
Donald Trump's tired of it.
You're trying to.
Now, see, this right here is what's messing up America. See, because we see these white folks out there shouting at the police officers like that. Hey, you fucking asshole, you messing up this and that's not your goal. We see white folks doing that. And then we look at them, get mad, get jealous or something, take out our camera, and then we get out there and say, yeah, and then bop, bop, bop. Watch them do their stuff, bop, 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 bop. Watch they mess them up. You know, we get beat up. And then, just like the guy in Jacksonville, the police officers, no charges. The police officers in Jacksonville, no charges. It's no good no more for what granddaddy and grandma used to tell you. They used to look at you and say, hey, look here, boy. Don't you go out here and think you black. Don't you go out here and think you can act like them white boys now. They used to tell them that and it wouldn't be no problem. Ain't nobody say nothing. Now, why can't I do it? I want to do it. They say, all right, we'll go out there and do it. And then bop, 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 every time. I think people just want to be white. That's what I think. We used to have a code of conduct. That don't work no more. People so jealous of white. They want to do everything white people do. I don't want to do everything white people do. I don't want to put myself at risk for bop, 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 bop. I don't want to do that. I'm going to say, man, look here, man. All right. I'm going to take my little say something to a point. Because I ain't trying to get beat up and then have y'all looking at me like they was wrong for beating them up. Like that dude in Jacksonville. He done pled guilty. He got beat up on camera. And ain't nothing going to happen to them police officers. So all that was for what? They done broke your window out. They done beat you up. They done broke you. Just think about it. Decision making. They done broke your window out. They done beat you up. You done pled to a charge. He had a knife and drugs on him. Come on, man. How Joe Biden say, come on, man.
Arrest innocent people. What's your purpose? What's your goal?
Right now, the first day of National Guard troops on the ground in D.C., also part of President Trump's effort to crack down on crime. Military vehicles spotted along the National Mall tonight. Swarm of law enforcement, including the feds, amid President Trump's takeover of the district. Both Homeland Security and Border Patrol were spotted on this scene. You see several people being arrested on the curb there.
Just DC police. We also have Border Patrol, U.S. Customs as well, pulling off over here.
Back off!
What in the whoa. Wait a minute. At first, I looked at that push and I said, oh man, that's a female. They pushed a black female. That's messed up. But where on God's green earth do you think? Now, I'm just trying to swing it to what would have happened if that was a black male who came up there and side punched a cop in the face like that. That cop would have probably turned and unloaded the clip in that guy. This girl just got a push just because she's a female. But what she was engaging in could really get, if she wasn't a female and she wasn't black, she would have got messed to the up. So I don't understand what would make her think that she can get away with doing this. And I know it's some people going to look at it the way I looked at it, because we all are getting sensitive to this whole protect women thing. But we also got to start looking at this behavior of these type of women that want to engage in violence, but then turn into a woman after they engage in some sort of violence. I don't think you should participate in violence if you want the protections of a woman. You don't go and punch people and then go, I'm a woman after that. This is an assault on an officer.
Back off! Everyone back off!
And then it'll always be another sister run up to me, whoa, you wrong. You wrong. You're supposed to grab your sister before she end up getting herself unalive. You're supposed to tell her the truth. Girl, you are tripping. You out here punching on these officers. This is how you know we ain't afraid of racism and all this stuff like they claim we are. Because back in the day, punching a white cop as a female would have got her the ride of her life. No pun intended. And it wouldn't have just been going to jail. And they would have made her brother and her daddy watch. So we ain't thinking that this is racist as y'all claiming it is when you can openly punch a white man in the face in the middle of the street. Because around 1950, 1949, that would be unspeakable. And that crime would have been met with some type of harsh reality for the black woman that tried that back in those days. So let's not pretend, people. Let's take back this veil of pretending and let's start getting into 2025 when you got people punching white folks in the face now. Now let's see this again. Imagine this being 1940.
Back off! Everyone back off! Back off!
Arresting officer, you're arrested.
So you said I wasn't even smoking though, bro. I was saying do me like that, bro. Car's on though. Hold on,
We're
bro.
gonna secure your
Man,
business.
listen, no, ain't none of that. My car's on. I was about to leave. He said I could leave. All that. Man, listen, all that secure vehicle shit, bro. Go ahead, bro. Y'all down like Dickie and bro. Listen, bro, that's my car, bro. What the Man, listen, the key is on me and I'm not giving it to y'all, bro. Don't text me, bro. Listen, my ID is on me. That's all he asked. Why am I arrested? Listen, why am I arrested? I don't listen, why? Y'all niggas think y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't give a fuck about that, man.
Why all this yelling? They got you in cuffs. There ain't nothing they ain't gonna be able to do to you. You ain't gonna do nothing but be able to embarrass yourself. Why are you yelling to the top of your lungs? I don't understand that. I got my ID in my pocket. We not gonna give it to you. Good, but we gonna take it. They gonna literally stick their hands in your pocket and take it out of your pocket. Just because you yelling and squirreling around, that don't mean that they not gonna get what they want. You going to jail. What are you making all this noise for? I don't understand it. And this the new age black man. This how our revolution gonna start. They always talk about we ready for a black revolution. But then it's always somebody that's black that feel like he getting done wrong, being filmed by somebody black that's standing there doing nothing. I'm just gonna get the injustice on camera. So hopefully the white people that can do something about this see it and they do something. Because I'm not gonna do anything. Here you go. White superiors, get your other white man in line. It's like, it's amazing. This dude yelling to the top of his lungs, can't stop nothing. He might as well just go to jail with some dignity. Shut the hell up with all that yelling and go to jail. It never works out. I'll wait till you get me in the car, then I'll cuss you out. In the back seat, I'm gonna let you have it on that ride. But all out here, I ain't finna be yelling in the neighborhood. You get me on the dash cam, I'm cussing you out.
I'm a personal trainer, nigga. And I was a fire department. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, listen, I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going nowhere. Call your
He started doing all that yelling in their face. I ain't going nowhere. The nigga got his hand in your pocket. Man, nigga taking your hat off your head. Oh, man. Hey, YNs, this is how your life will end up. Around a bunch of white men with a black dude helping, telling you what to do. While you making all that noise, sounding like your mama and your auntie, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna do nothing to me. And they just gonna be violating all the things you say. They're gonna have their hand in your pocket. They be taking your hat off. They're gonna be taking your glasses off. While you saying you ain't gonna be going to jail, you gonna be squirming. They're gonna be slanging your ass in the back seat. Everything you gonna be saying they ain't gonna be doing, they gonna be doing. Look at this man hand in your pocket. I mean, that's the best picture ever. This need to go out on a spreadsheet to all the YNs. This is what your future is, right here. Right here. If you don't end up in the ground, this is your future. With motherfuckers just taking and searching and feeling on you and shit. It's in my pocket, don't touch me. Get up off me. Okay. All right, get it right there. All right, I ain't going nowhere. All right, okay. All right, I'm going. Holy shit. Hey, watch this. It's in my pocket. I ain't going nowhere. Don't touch me. Watch this. This nigga mad, boy. Woo.
ideas on me. That's all he asked. Why am I arrested? Listen, why am I arrested? I don't listen. Why? Y'all niggas think y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't give a fuck about that badge. I'm a personal trainer, nigga. And I was a fire department. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, listen, I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going nowhere. Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere.
Hey, why he doing all that yelling? That cop just feeling all in both pockets. He just, man, he got hands all in his pocket, just filling them up, man. Hold on. Where all them tough YNs in D.C. that terrorize the hood when they ain't going to war with the feds? These dudes soft. The time to go outside, don't be scared. Man, listen, salute to you, man. Watch how this cop is just going from pocket to pocket. Once they find out, look at that, he got his hand in that pocket. While he yelling, that cop just, I don't want to hear this shit. I deal with your kind all the time. Loud mouth, don't ever do nothing. You only mess with black men. Shut up, punk. Look at him. This white cop has no fear of this dude whatsoever. Shut up. You only harm black people. Shut your dumb self up, boy. You know better to touch me. I'm white. Yeah. He told him he wasn't going to get it. Now, why talk so big if you ain't going to do nothing? Why he ain't headbutt him or something? Why he ain't do some real N-word stuff? I told you not to come over here and try to get my goddamn old ID. He supposed to go out tough. Soon as he said, you ain't going to get my ID, now he's just throwing and sticking his hands in his pocket. He ain't do nothing after that. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all ain't going to get my ID. That's what he said.
That's not the cop, bro. What the fuck? Man, listen, the key is on me and I'm not giving it to y'all, bro. Don't text me, bro. Listen, my ID is on me. That's all he asked. Why am I arrested? Listen, why am I arrested? I don't listen. Why? Y'all niggas think y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't give a fuck about that badge. I'm a personal trainer, nigga. And I was a fire department. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, listen, I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going nowhere. Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere.
I don't know why I think this is funny. He making all that noise, squirming and squalling. They done took his hat off. Come on, man. Don't get arrested like this, man. Don't get arrested like this. Just be quiet. It is what it is, man. Get you a bond and get out. This is too much. Salute to you, King Ray. He said call the chief. I know he ain't say call. You supposed to say F the police. I know he ain't say call the police.
I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going nowhere. Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere.
Call your
chief. And all that. Call your chief. Call that. Take your badge off. I bet I do something to your ass. Take your badge off. You gonna let the
Man, they should have let them take the badge off, man. They should have let him take the badge off. That's the finally he was ready to act like a man.
All that. Take your badge off. I bet I do something to your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Take the badge off. Sometimes them DC youngins be having hands. Yeah, take that badge off. Let them see. He hollering loud. Maybe he feel like this dude violated him. He turned his pockets inside out, so let him take the badge off.
Hey, take your badge off. You gonna let them niggas do me like that, bro? You a brother, bro.
Oh, man. No, he wouldn't. That nigga said, you gonna let them do me like that. You a brother, bro. You let them do you like that. You was doing all that talking. Your head was free. You could have went out bad. They would have stomped and beat you. You supposed to go to sleep. You just ain't want to go to sleep. You wasn't willing to pay the cost to be the boss. Talking like this, you're going to get knocked out. Yeah, it's inevitable. You're going to talk like this to the cops, you're going to get knocked out. Now, you can get one or two of them before you get knocked out, but you're going to get knocked out cold. Yeah, they're going to make sure they get you. So I don't even know why you talk like this. He reminds me of that guy who had a dream about hint. Yeah, I don't understand it. I would never talk like this to a cop because at the end of the day, it's more of them than it is me. And I know if I get one of them, that they going to knock my big ass out at some point. Once they get you away from them cameras. If I was a cop, once I got you away from them cameras that you did all that talking and yelling, I'd be lining your face up. Yeah, boy, ain't no way. I'm a cop, and you doing all this hollering and making all this noise, shaking and embarrassing me on the street. Oh, yeah. Once we get off the street, well, I know them blind spots where them cameras ain't at. Shit, you'd have been saying I'm the worst officer in the world.
Get off me, man. I don't want you touching me, bro. I don't want you touching me. He already got me. Fuck on. Yeah, how about that? Freedom of speech.
Oh, man, this nigga said, I don't want you touching me. He already got me. Fuck out of here. Oh, man, this dude here funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. He funny as I don't know what.
How about that now? Y'all come on, arrested. Come on, man. Y'all hating like shit on me, man. Why the fuck are you putting in the handcuffs? You don't have no reason to put this man in handcuffs, sir. I'm not close. I'm just saying. Back up. Don't get close enough. Back up. You can't do it. Just back up. All we saying is why y'all putting this man in handcuffs? He showed you he has nothing.
Salute to the new member. Renee. I don't want to butcher your last name. I think I know it, but I don't want to butcher it. Yeah, I think I know it.
What y'all want? Yeah, give me on camera, boy. I'm leaving. Nigga, fuck you talking about. He put this man in handcuffs with no reason. Hey, don't push him, y'all. Don't push them. He had no. Touch our phone. Can't touch him. He put this man.
Why is this young brother setting himself up for failure like that, man? Come on, dog. Man, who are these people, old heads, man? You got your phone right in this officer's face like that, man. What you think gonna happen, man? Then you gonna buck up at him like you gonna do something. What do you think gonna happen if you swing on one of them officers? They gonna charge you with assault on the officer, and then they gonna beat the living. Man, listen. Why are you setting yourself up for this problem? All for what? I don't get it. Get off the streets right now. This ain't the time to be on the streets. It's as simple as that. Go find something to do. Nigga, it's time to go be with your lady. Go lay down with your daughter or something. Nigga, chill out. Go watch a movie with your child. Do something, but don't be on the block right now. This ain't gonna work out for you.
The handcuffs with no reason. Hey, don't push him, y'all. Don't push them. He had no reason to put this man in handcuffs. Look, calm down. Back up. Calm down, y'all. He said he only detained a DA, bro. Calm down, y'all. Everybody calm down, y'all.
Y'all come from motherfucking Albuquerque coming down here. Y'all don't even care about the black community.
Old ass, bro.
You gotta love it when you hear a nigga talking about y'all don't care about the black community. He probably a shooter. These niggas better, man. It's crazy, man. Why are you outside right now when you know what's going on?
It's not your party. This ain't doing nothing, bro. Man, we live here. Heard what I said? Man, we live here. You can suck a fucking big mouth, bro.
If they don't back up, they go to jail. That's it. If they don't back up, they go to jail. That's your bad.
They wouldn't have had to tell me or none of my goddamn kids or brothers, nobody to back up. We'd have been in the house. We'd have been looking down like, them some stupid motherfuckers. Just because you in the hood don't mean you got to be down here with these cops. You could be right on your stoop like these dudes is, chilling. And they check the car. Hold on, this ain't no damn cigarette. This ain't no weed. This is a cigarette. Chill out. And everybody chilled out. But they was on their stoop off the streets. Stay off the streets.
How y'all doing today? Y'all staying in that trouble? You got your ID on you, Chip?
No, I live right here.
Okay, cool.
It's a cigarette. Did y'all get a call or something about right here?
No, so we're doing checks, keeping everybody safe down here, right? Have you heard of the federal surge that Donald Trump's putting out?
No.
Right. You don't follow like
No.
Code 3, anything like that people what no. All right, so yeah, Trump's got all federal agencies kind of coming together for 7 days and going out trying to stop the violent crime, all kind of stuff. So we're out here contacting people, talking to them, right? Quality of life offenses, smoking, drinking in public, right? Can't happen outside, right? Most people know that. So we're contacting people, trying to advise them of the law so they learn, right? And then if there's other stuff going on where it turns into there's multiple agencies or somebody, there's a shooting and things like that. So there's extra hands, right? So we're just out here trying to inform people and educate people. It's not like we're trying to just go grab people and ruin someone's life over a joint or something like that, all right?
I only asked because when you walked up, at the moment you walked up, you only had eggs.
Yeah, well, it smelled like the odor of marijuana, burnt marijuana in the air, right? And you're the only guy that had something lit in your hand, and I didn't flash it, so I didn't realize it was just a cigarette. So that's on me. I appreciate you understanding and not getting shit.
Now look how cool that encounter was. Man, I appreciate. I thought it was a cigarette. Cop took accountability. I thought it was some weed, and he was like, then I realized it was a cigarette. So that's on me. Thank you for being understandable. That's how you have a conversation. Dude could have went wild. Oh, this ain't no. He could have acted like this one YouTuber that was in front of a hotel when a person thought. And salute to you, AJ. Say he sounds like that dude formerly known as your cousin. But yeah, he sound like. What if he would have sounded like that dude that was in front of that hotel room? That when the woman mistakenly thought that his black and mild was marijuana, he goes crazy. He acts stupid. And it could have turned in and escalated to a fight and then to something else. This brother heard the cop take accountability, say he made a mistake, and he was like, okay, cool, understandable. No problem. Everything don't got to turn into this racially charged argument that turn it into something stupid. If a person make a mistake, they own up to it, let it go.
All right, so just know, right? Learn, teach, tell your boys, like, yo, everybody's out, from FBI to police.
Right?
So do your thing. Let them know. Don't be smoking outside. Don't be drinking outside. Because Donald Trump is tired of it. People coming to visit.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know smoking in public?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, arrestable.
Because in Maryland, it's recreational use, so I didn't know.
Yeah, so DC, it's recreational use as well, right? But you can legally possess up to 2 ounces. You can gift an ounce to your boy, right? So if you had 2 ounces and he said he needed a zip, you can give him a zip, but you can't smoke outside.
Oh! Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Oh! What the fuck? What the?
There is no way. I'm trying to go through that. Do you know what that hot mace feel like? The cop who sprayed him couldn't even stand there. His officers got to deal with being sprayed is still fighting this dude. You normally wouldn't want to spray mace when you got 3 or 4 officers on a guy. That cop is a coward. He could have helped them. But spraying mace in a crowd like that, all those cops getting affected by that mace. But this guy that's going to jail, he finna have hands behind his back. He's finna have hands on his, I think they might put something on his feet. And he's about to be zip tied with his face burning in a car where he can't wipe his face, just burning and can't even breathe. That's how he about to spend his afternoon. This is crazy. Ain't no way in the hell. Because he want to be outside. This said just for recording. I wouldn't be nowhere near no police officer just for recording. What the hell am I recording? Why are y'all so close to these officers? Down here in Georgia and down here in Florida, you better keep a safe distance. And they don't mind you recording. Well, they do mind you recording. But they're going to tell you the distance that you could be at. And I can tell you right now, in the South, you can't be up on no cop right here with no phone in their face. They not finna allow that shit. They finna tell you back up to that line right there, and they might even keep pushing the line back, or they might put a hand up in your damn camera. But you gonna back up to that line, and if you cross that line, your ass going to jail, and you going like that too. So we know not to pass that gun line down here in Georgia. We know there's a line we gonna back up to. And then we're going to record however we want to record then. But we're not going to be right up in their face like y'all doing. Y'all tripping.
Y'all harassing us. Stop spraying them.
For all the people that want to see this done to a white person too, here's your chance. I'll put it on slow-mo for y'all. Because I know y'all need this. I know so many people that's going to say, it just happened to black people. Let me put it on slow-mo so y'all can just bask in the glory of it happening to a white person. They got his knee down. They tasing him. They getting him. They tasing him. Y'all should be happy. We got a knee in his back. There we go. Even. They almost hit him in the head with the pipe.
All right, y'all. They gonna close the avenue.
Yeah,
everybody to the park. Everybody to the park.
Yeah.
Avenue is closed. Everybody to the park. Everybody to the park. Avenue is closed.
Yeah. There y'all go.
Everybody to the park. Avenue is closed.
Oh, y'all good? All right, you got to take that taser out the back. You know, he almost hit him in the head with the bike. Was that enough for y'all? D.L. Hughley, was that enough for you? I'm pretty sure D.L. Hughley was counting how many times the black guy got maced, and he ain't like it. He ain't like that many times. He wanted y'all got to mace the white guy a little bit more for D.L. Hughley.
Avenue is closed. Everybody to the park.
Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Our streets!
See, black folks, this how white folks tricking us now. See, the white folks know the law, so they telling the police to get off the streets from the sidewalk. Get off our streets! They know better than to run up on them with a phone. They got y'all to do that crazy shit. But look at where the white folks at, y'all. They yelling from the sidewalk. So y'all better try to think about what you're doing. You film them from the sidewalk. The sidewalk niggas winning. It's Jonathan. Salute to you. Yeah. See, them white folks done tricked you Negroes again. Got y'all thinking y'all can run up on the police with just because you got a camera out. And they're going to be the main ones that's in the jury booth. Not guilty. I don't know why he thought that he could just, run up on the cops like that. We don't do that. We were on the sidewalk. Look, they telling them, get off our streets while they not in the street. They on the sidewalk. So I'm just telling you now, pay close attention.
Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets!
Why are you here? You're trying to arrest innocent people.
Now look, even on the other side of the streets, white people just sitting over there yelling. The police can walk in circles. They can ignore you. They don't got to deal with all that. But when you start moving in, putting your phone right in their face and all that, that's when you start having trouble.
Well, what's your purpose? What's your goal? What's the motive? Why won't you show your face? Like, do you look yourself in the mirror and think I did a good job today?
Turn left! Turn left!
Yeah.
Trying to get people to turn left to not go down 14th Street. There's a random search right now. They've pulled over about 6 cars. We've seen 2 people get detained, one by ICE, one by the police. Taken, no rhyme or reason.
And I just want to tell people at this point that it's not been confirmed. Continue.
Yes, that is what it seems like. So we're trying to get people to turn left so that nobody drives down this street and doesn't have to be wrongfully arrested.
Right, it's a bad.
Finally able to chill at a red light with my window down, not worried about if one of them young niggas is coming.
Yo, she is smiling like a bug. She talking about finally able to ride with my windows down and don't have to worry about one of them young. Golly.
Finally able to chill at a red light with my window down, not worried about if one of them young niggas is coming. Ride through the city, feeling more safe than I ever felt.
Ate much of what they took. Instead, they just trashed the place, as this video obtained by our news partner WTOP shows. We asked the couple what they think of President Trump's plan to federalize city police and deploy more officers and the National Guard.
I'm telling Trump, just send the boys to been around because this is crazy. And then you see Dollar Tree closing, CVS closed down, 7-Eleven closed down. We trying to put a store in your community, then you do this.
This is the CVS she mentioned that closed. At the next closest one on H Street, you can't even so much as buy a $2 bottle of soap without asking an employee to unlock the display case.
And the city keeps saying crime is down, but do you feel safe?
No, I don't think so. Crime is down. Crime is up.
In DC? Who told that lie?
They what?
You see these fascists right here? And
Fascists?
Fuck you! Fuck you, fascists! Shame! Shame! Shame!
Now, even he could be arrested for public intoxication or probably get arrested for causing a disturbance, but they just walking past him because he's standing on the sidewalk and staying out their way. Come a little closer, he go to jail. People doing street takeovers, loot everything into 7-Elevens and AutoZone. That's crazy.
Shame!
I laughing, but that's the truth. We really talking real shit. Y'all need to do some background studying about the Federal Bar Association. To all my homies, man, everybody in DC, man, listen, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but check this out, man. They got the National Guards, they got DEA, the FBI, Park Police, Capitol Police, DC Police, all working together. Trump got these niggas on a mission. So what I'm saying to y'all is now ain't the time in my city, in DC. It's a state of emergency in my city. All I'm saying to you is now ain't the time to be riding around with guns and drinking and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't the time, bro. This ain't these next 30 days is gonna show a lot of shit for niggas, man. And that's because it's like this because the youngest keep tipping, bro. We can't go nowhere without them niggas. We can't go nowhere without them niggas doing it up.
At least his whole head is taking responsibility, saying that, hey, it ain't all everybody else. And look, now ain't the time to be outside, but we got to take accountability. These young YNs been messing the city up. So, Roland Martin, I don't know what you're going to say about that.